There's been a huge fresh shale fall behind us. Me and Shay are going to be looking through the shale slabs and seeing what there is to be found.
Let's get cracking.
The sheer size of this cliff fall is absolutely breathtaking. It's without a doubt one of the biggest cliff falls we have ever seen. Laid amongst the rock could be the find of a lifetime, just waiting to be discovered. We're going to safely approach and carefully look around the perimeter of the cliff fall. Maintaining a safe approach, keeping our distance from any active areas of cliff collapse and wearing our safety glasses are the key things we need to be doing when looking around any sort of terrain such as this. Hopefully we come back with an amazing fossil find. Throughout the video we're also going to be taking a look into the fossil preparation workshop at some incredible projects we're working on.
We've been walking along the beach and we've managed to find 3 particularly nice looking nodules. This big one here looks like it might already have something protruding the edge, so let's whack them open and see if there's anything inside. Put my safety glasses on. I think we'll start with the smaller 2 and then leave the bigger one till last. Just find a nice place to set the nodules. Okay, so the outer pyrite coating's rotting away. Hopefully the nodule will split cleanly in half. Okay, so that one was empty. Let's try the other one. This one's got rotten pyrite on the outer layer as well. Okay, we've got signs of a big ammonite on the edge here. There's another Eleganticerus underneath. And if I just tap this piece away with the hammer, it should reveal a little bit more of the ammonite. Now you can see here where the ammonite's a lot more dull. That's where it's preserved in shale, and the ammonite hasn't actually fully preserved. Very nice.
We've already found a nice selection of nodules there, but undoubtedly there are still so many more fossils to be found within this enormous cliff fall. Next up we're going to head into the workshop before then heading back to our fossil hunt and seeing what we hopefully find next. There is so much more to look forward to in this fossil hunting video. Back in the workshop, our dad is working on some fossilised crinoid. He's using air abrasives to gently remove the shale from this Jurassic fossil. Crinoid is really intricate, and the final result of the finished fossil looks so aesthetically pleasing. We'll show you more preparation throughout today's video.
We've just been checking the edge of these slabs for any signs of fossils, and we've spotted half an ichthyosaur vertebrae. So let's chip it out and see if there's anything else further in the slab. So all we could see was half the vertebrae. So let's get the chisel and see if there's anything further inside. It doesn't look like there's anything in this piece here, so we'll just leave this. Looks like this piece is loose. Let's take it out. It's a shame that it's just half, but obviously it's broken as it's fallen from the cliff. Still a rare find, you don't find much bone.
In comparison to that partial ichthyosaur vertebra, we're now going to head back to the workshop to see our dad working on some large articulated ichthyosaur vertebrae. We found these freshly eroded out after a storm. The vertebrae were laid across the beach and we managed to piece them back together. We also found some more bones from the same beast, and hopefully other parts of the creature will gradually erode onto the beach too. We're gently using our preparation tools to remove the shale from these vertebrae. The entire preparation process will of course take many hours, but here we can get a glimpse into the work involved of preparing such a specimen. Later in the video we're going to be having a look at some more crinoid preparation, as well as the preparation of a fossilised fish skull. We've got lots to look forward to in today's video.
Unbelievably, we've been walking along all this fresh shale and there's a perfect, or what looks to be a perfect, ammonite nodule. I think it's best if we open it up and see what's inside.
We spotted the nodule just down here in amongst the slabs, and I've just collected my smaller hammer and safety glasses. It looks like it's the right size and shape for an ammonite. I'll give it a tap and see if there's anything inside. See a little bit of an ammonite keel just starting to show there. There we go, we've got a split all the way around. Let's have a look inside. Oh, it's a really poorly preserved ammonite. That's just how it goes sometimes. They can't always open perfectly.
It's a big slab here which has naturally been broken in half. As you can see, it's absolutely covered in a variety of fossils. Most of them are compressed ammonites, all different sizes. Quite a few fossilised shells mixed amongst it as well. It's really incredible how this is literally just laid on the beach. And here's the other half, majority of the imprints of all those fossils that we've just seen. These will all be eroded and lost forever by the sea in the coming days, but until then it's nice for people to see as they come walking along. This nodule here looks to contain a fossil. We don't know for certain, but Shay's going to be hopefully revealing it.
Just got my safety glasses and my big hammer and chisel, and we're going to split the layers of the slab down until we get to the nodule.
It's going to be quite difficult to extract, but the possibilities of what could be inside, I think it's worth the effort. Let's get started. It's possible that we could come across another fossil whilst we're removing these thin layers. Oh, there we go.
Exposed, which we couldn't see before.
Oh yeah, there's a partial ammonite body chamber. Gives us hope that there is something further down.
Quite a bit bigger slab.
Be very careful.
Been some poorly preserved fossil wood there. It's really fragmented.
Of course, if we didn't reveal this nodule ourselves, it would only be a matter of time before the sea ended up smashing the slab apart. Either way, this nodule was going to end up on the beach. Hopefully by extracting it now, we can preserve any fossil inside before it's eroded.
Yeah, we're getting...
Oh!
There's another nodule further inside as well.
Oh, the edge of a big ammonite. Whoa! I'm so excited to see what's in that.
Should we get this smaller one out first?
Yeah.
We're going to finish excavating those nodules in just a moment. First, we have something a little different coming up. We're going to head back into the workshop now to see the preparation of a fossilised fish skull. We managed to find this laid on the beach in a very delicate form. It was in a thin piece of shale, and a few of the bones of the skull were already appearing. It's such a delicate fossil, and that's why we're using the air abrasives to remove microscopic pieces of shale at a time. This process can be painstakingly slow, but the results are usually exceptional. Of course, we're not showing you the entire preparation start to finish because of the amount of hours involved, so we're giving you an overview of what was involved in preparing this fossil. It's really satisfying to see, after hundreds of millions of years, this fossil now being shown to the light of day again. Later in the video, we'll see a bit more of this preparation unfold. Let's head back to the fossil hunt now and see those nodules be excavated.
An almost perfectly round rock.
That is strange.
We'll set that one to the side while we extract the other two nodules. Let's get this one. There we go, another really nice round nodule.
Oh, these are so exciting now. It just keeps getting better and better.
And with a bit more digging, we now have to get this even bigger nodule, which we had no idea was in there. Thankfully there's lots of natural fractures in the shale, which makes it easier to break away. That's a really nice big nodule.
I mean, it's hard to tell on camera, but this nodule is seriously big.
Let's break a bit more away. Get this piece off. There we go. We're almost there, just a little bit more digging. Right, and with the chisel, I should be able to get underneath this nodule. Oh, look at the size of that.
Surreal.
I really hope there's something inside this. It'd be amazing if there is. So we've managed to get those three nodules out of that huge slab. We really didn't expect to find that huge nodule that was hidden within. Let's crack them open, and hopefully one of them contains something really amazing. Put my safety glasses on. We'll start with one of the smaller ones, and we'll leave the biggest one till last. Okay. Nothing showing just yet. We'll split it one more time, just in case there's something further in the nodule. And that one was completely empty. Now let's split this one. It's a really oddly shaped nodule. I'm not sure what this is. Perhaps it's filled with calcite. Oh, it was completely empty. It was a clean split, but unfortunately nothing inside. So fingers crossed, this huge nodule contains something rather special. There is something inside.
Whoa!
It's not an ammonite.
What is it?
It's actually fossil poo. It's a coprolite. That's really strange to see in such a large nodule. I really wasn't expecting to see that.
Started off thinking we'd have some lovely ammonites, and we've ended up with some fossil feces inside a huge limestone nodule.
That was a rather unexpected find, but now we're back to the workshop having another look at this fossilised fish skull. In just a few moments we're going to see the finished result. And there it is. 185 million year old Jurassic fish skull. Really unusual by the fact that the skull was preserved on its own. Very little of the body preserved next to it. It's got a really well defined orbit for the eye, and the jaws are also very pronounced. What a brilliant find!
It's absolutely incredible just how much fresh shale has come down onto the beach. It's hard to believe there's so much. Shay's noticed something here.
I've just spotted the outer edge of a nodule sticking out of this slab here. I've already got the chisel bedded into the slab, and it looks like there's a nice split just over the top of the nodule. I'm hoping we can remove this top layer of shale and get to the nodule that's further in the slab. So let's give it a few more taps and see if we can get the nodule out.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
There we go, that should get it. Oh, and there's been a crushed elegantissima ammonite on top and a few bivalves. Let's give it a crack. Completely empty, unfortunately. Should we try and get this smaller nodule out? Just take this top layer off. Oh, and this is a very oddly shaped nodule. Let's see if there's anything inside. Oh yeah, oh lovely. You can just see the outer keel of an elegantissima ammonite, but underneath this bit of shale here will be the rest of the ammonite. I thought it was a really nice split. I really wasn't expecting an ammonite of this size to be in a nodule so small. It's beautiful.
Our dad is now preparing more of the crinoid which we saw earlier in the video. It really is remarkable standing side by side with our dad as he prepares these Jurassic fossils on a daily basis. If you'd like to see more content with fossil preparation, definitely let us know and we'll make more videos just like this. Soon we'll be able to show you the finished result of this crinoid, as we have the final stage of preparation of this piece towards the end of today's fossil hunt. It's so cool seeing the variety of specimens prepared, from ammonites to bones to fish to crinoid. There really is no end of what is out there waiting to be found. And of course the preparation is the part of the process not many people know about, but that takes the most time and skill.
spotted an Ammonite nodule in this slab over here. I've brought along my big hammer and chisel and my little hammer too. So we'll crack it out and then use the little hammer to split it open. Starting to come out. Just give that a wiggle. I can actually see a crushed mouth border of an Ammonite. It looks to be a semi-salatum Ammonite. And I can also see a belemnite running into the nodule. So within this nodule here, there could be an Ammonite and a belemnite, which would be pretty cool. So let's set this nodule down onto the slab and we'll try and split it open. It's a really tough nodule. There we go, we've got a split. Let's see what's inside. Okay, so there's the cross-section of an Ammonite with the belemnite and the phragmocone running lengthways through the nodule. It's strange how the Ammonite's preserved this way in the nodule, whereas the belemnite runs through at a different angle.
Another slab here, covered in compressed ammonites.
We've spotted a nodule which is under one of these loose slabs here. It's under this little piece of shale just here. So if you lift this up, this is what we could see. It's the right shape, it's the right size, but is there anything inside? Let's crack it open and find out. Put my safety glasses on. I'll just give it a few light taps with the hammer. Looks like it's going to be empty, but we'll split this extra piece off just in case. Oh, and unfortunately, the nodule was completely empty.
We found 3 more potential nodules. After looking through all the shale behind us, we didn't really find too much. A few fossils here and there. But we've got 3 more potentials. The first one is right down here. Doesn't get much more obvious than that. Straight away I can see there's definitely ammonite preserved inside this. Superb. Look at that. I'm going to open this one with the hammer and chisel.
Oh, it looks like a nice split. I can see the crack.
Almost there. Just trying to be nice and gentle with it. Okay, here we go. Ah, nice.
Oh, lovely. Just a little bit of rock still left on the nodule, but that should break away rather easily. And just like that,
there we go.
Left with a perfect Tenucostatum ammonite. That looks lovely.
So we've just got this ammonite. Now let's look at the next ones. Now, you can see this here. Really clearly we've got perfect ammonite. Might be a little bit of work getting this out, but let's find out. Just like that, perfect ammonite. The nodule is quite small, so we'll take this one home and prepare it with the tools.
At some point in the future we're going to prepare that ammonite, as well as many of our other finds from today's video. Now we're going to see the final stage of the preparation of the crinoid fossil we've been having a look at throughout today's fossil hunt. In just a moment you're going to see the almost finished result of this particular crinoid piece. Me and Shay found this fossil a little bit ago. It was so exciting uncovering this from a shale fall that had occurred a few days prior. Initially, this was completely covered in shale, And millimetre by millimetre, our dad has fully prepared this section, but even still, there's more work to be done.
The nodule below me, just down here, looks like it should contain a perfect ammonite fossil. Can't be guaranteed of this, but we'll open it up. First thing we're going to do is just remove some of the shale and take the nodule out. If it looks promising, we'll open it up there and then, but we'll have to see what actually happens to decide what we're going to do with it. Let's remove some of the shale. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Look at that! By total accident, we've just revealed this.
It looks like it's going to be a perfect ammonite specimen.
And we've still got this other one right next to it. This is a lot more exciting now.
Got a nice sized slab there. Looks like two lovely tenucostarta nodules.
Here's the first one that we intended to get. Yep, fossil inside. There we go.
Oh, lovely.
We've just got our nodule from within the slab. We decided to open it up right now. We're really excited to see what's inside. Let's hope it opens up. Let's come away there. Nothing much showing yet. Oh, oh. There we have it.
Oh, lovely. That's really nice.
This outer edge isn't preserved, but the bit that is preserved is really nice quality.
It's really strange how the centre's preserved but the outer wall isn't there.
It's really unusual. Nonetheless, got ourselves a nice fossil. Pretty good.
We hope you've enjoyed today's fossil hunt as much as we have. If you're ever out fossil hunting, always make sure to stay well away from the cliffs, check the tide times, wear safety glasses, and ensure that safety is the utmost priority. We can't wait to show you some more of our upcoming fossil hunts. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.